So, what's up? Today we are going to talk about something that a lot of people struggle with, and I think that it should be addressed, especially since it's been brought up to me quite a few times. Coming out to your friends, to your family, if you feel like you need to. Some people don't. But, let me just hide my face because I don't want to see it. So when you come to a point where you feel like you need to tell people about your sexuality, it can be stressful, to say the least. I know whenever I finally decided that I wanted to tell someone, I went to my very best friend. And I know for some of you can't go to your very best friend because either A, you have a crush on them, or B, actually no, I think A is the only one. If you have a best friend and they don't accept you for who you are and you know they're not going to accept you, then they probably shouldn't be your best friend. Anyways, I went to my very best friend whenever I wanted to tell someone, and she took it great. I told her, it took me like 30 minutes to tell her. We were sitting in a church parking lot, we were like driving, and I just told her, I was like, we gotta pull over, I gotta talk to you about something. And we pulled into a church parking lot, and I know it's ironic that we pulled into a church parking lot, but that's on a whole different subject, the whole church and homosexuality thing. Yeah, we were just sitting there in our truck, and I was basically just trying to pull myself together and say something, but I couldn't. And it took about 30 minutes, but whenever I told her, she was like, that's it? Like, that's all you wanted to tell me? So, honestly, I think that once you come out and just say it, it's honestly, it feels a lot better for you, and it feels a lot better for your friends, because they feel like they can, like, trust you a little more, and it builds trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Anyways, so coming out to your family and the rest of your friends can be something that is very, very challenging for some people. I know some of you come from backgrounds of very religious families that have openly told you that they aren't accepting of that kind of thing. Either that, or you come from just families that are just not accepting in general. That's okay. You can have a family that doesn't accept you for who you are, because, that's just, it's you. You are you, and you can't change you. And so if they don't accept who you are, then that's tough, because you shouldn't have to change yourself for them. And I know whenever you're younger and you're like, well, I still live with them, like, I don't want to have to live with a family that's going to ridicule me, then I would recommend not coming out just yet. Maybe wait until, I don't know, you can leave, or if you get kicked out. I know I hate to say that, but there are families out there that would disown their children if they found out that they were gay or whatever. And if you know that your family's like that, then I would wait. Honestly, it's so tricky and controversial here in the United States, because we have so many people that live in the olden days where it was not as accepted. And if you have to wait, don't feel ashamed or feel like you're hiding yourself for no reason, because if you're just, I don't know, if you're just trying to protect yourself physically, like you're trying to protect your life, where if you think that your family's going to kick you out, or just maybe you have abusive family members that would beat you up or something, maybe it's best to just keep it to yourself for now until you can go somewhere else. I kind of got off on a tangent there, but coming out to your family, it can be tricky, and it can be really nerve-wracking. You know, some people are really easy about it. They're just like, hey, Mom, guess what? I'm gay. And their family's like, hey. But some families aren't like that. And so I know that it can be nerve-wracking, especially if you don't know your family's views on it. Like, I didn't know my family's views really on it. And so I kind of, like, for a week or two beforehand, I kind of picked their brain a little bit and kind of saw where they stood. And even though I knew that they were kind of on the fence, like my mom and my sister definitely were on the fence about it, but my dad was super fine. He was accepting, whatever. He doesn't care what you do. And I decided it was pretty safe, and I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna friggin' come out here and tell them about me, and they're my family, so I guess it's okay. And they were super accepting of me whenever I told them. But whenever you come out to your family, one way that I think works best, or, yeah, I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say, like, the way that would work best or whatever, because everybody has different personalities. You know, maybe you want to do it, like, a jokester way, where you just kind of joke about it, and then you're like, I was serious. Or maybe you're a very serious type where you want to sit down and have, like, a long conversation, or, like, have everybody with you whenever you tell them. Or maybe you just want to tell one family member and then have them tell everybody else. That's perfectly fine. However you want to come out to your family is all you. And you know, and like I said at the beginning, if you don't feel the need to come out to anybody, that's fine. You know, if you think that you just want to, you know, just be you and they can figure it out on their own, like, that's okay. You can do that. You don't even have to wear a label. Like, labels are stupid anyways. You don't even have to go around and be like, I'm gay. You can just be like, you know what? I just love who I love, and everybody's just gonna have to deal with that. Like, you can do that. It's totally cool. That's the beauty of sexuality, is that it's yours, and you can do what you want with it. And I'm twirling my headphones. It's a terrible habit, and Sam's laughing at me. But, you know, coming out doesn't have to be something stressful or scary. It really doesn't. And it shouldn't be, but, you know, in some places, it is. So, yeah, that was my coming out video. I don't know, it kind of came out as like a, advice / my story.
And loving the music, man, ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully.